The night my girlfriend's wedding dress arrived, I was the one who signed for the package. I dragged the heavy box into our living room, half laughing at the idea that I, her so-called best friend and maid of honor, was the first to touch it. She burst through the door breathless and weirdly anxious, eyes starting between me and the box like it was about to explode. I figured she was just excited, until her phone lit up with a message I wasn't supposed to see, a name I'd never heard followed by "Can't wait to finally call you my wife." She snatched the phone, muttered something about work, and disappeared into the bedroom with the dress. I tried to ignore the knot in my stomach, but it was like the whole apartment suddenly smelled different, like secrets. I heard her on the phone, voice low and urgent, and all I caught was, "She has no idea." The next morning, while we were having coffee, she asked if I'd help her hide the dress from her fiancé during the bachelorette weekend. My brain short-circuited. Fiancé? She was supposed to be marrying someone else, someone who wasn't me, and definitely not the guy whose name I'd seen on her phone. That's when everything clicked. The late-night work calls, the sudden trips out of town, the way she'd freak out if I mentioned posting photos together. She'd been living a double life, engaged to a man she'd been with for years, stringing me along as her secret. I was the maid of honor at her wedding to someone else, all while being her emotional backup plan, her side piece, her dirty little secret. The worst part was how easily I'd let myself believe every lie, how desperately I'd wanted to trust her. When the wedding day came, I stood beside her in the dressing room, pinning her veil and pretending my heart wasn't breaking. She squeezed my hand and whispered, "Thank you for understanding." What she didn't know was that I'd slipped a letter into her bouquet, laying out everything I'd discovered. I left before the ceremony started, torn between revenge and heartbreak, realizing I'd never really been her maid of honor, I'd just been another prop in her perfect lie.